Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Zoe, and in today's video I have my Empties. You can probably see a glimpse of the massive bag that is sitting right next to me. Yeah, it is quite full. Mostly of products I've completely used up. There's like a few things that are like expired, but yeah, I used up a lot of stuff this month. I am very proud of myself. There's like one product that I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't use up, but I know why I didn't use it up, because I was just lazy. But let's get started. So I guess I'll reach forward. The thing I said that I wanted to use up last month. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, if you watched my last video, you saw that my light turned off in the middle of the video. It did again. I did charge it up completely, but it has been sitting unused for like 4 days. So that's probably why. Yeah, next time I should actually just charge it before the video versus like 4 days before I film. But it's okay. Anyway, I don't know, maybe I didn't charge it all the way last time. Not sure, but I think the lighting is maybe okay enough that it'll be fine. We'll see. But yeah, so the thing I wanted to use up but I didn't finish is the Smoothie Star body lotion from Soap & Glory with almond and vanilla. As you can see, it is like almost exactly halfway. So yeah, I did use up probably like a quarter more of the lotion since last month, but yeah, this month of April, I 100% need to finish this up. So you guys better see this in next month's Empties because I really want to use this up. It's not like I don't like it. It's just the texture, the lotion is kind of thin and sometimes it can feel sticky. And yeah, so I just want to get rid of this. Also, it's getting a little runnier because I feel like it's, I don't know, getting a little old. I don't know how long you're supposed to keep this for. There's no like, 18 months. I feel like I've had this for a while. So yeah, I want to use that one up. It's not empty, but I'm hoping it will be next time. So let's continue. So the thing on top here that I finished up is a body wash. This is the Method Body Simply Nourished Body Wash. Notes of coconut, rice milk, and shea butter. And I think these are the actual ingredients as well. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I think so. So I really like this body wash scent. When I first purchased this one, the Simply Nourished, and the Pure Peace one, I thought, oh, I'm totally gonna like the Simply Nourished better just because it's sweeter, more like soft and creamy. And I actually disagree with my like original thought process because I really like the Pure Peace. I had the lotion in that and the body wash, and it's just a beautiful, soft, creamy, pink, girly rose scent. So in the future when I buy more Method body washes, and I definitely will because I really like the formula. It's soft and gentle and moisturizing, but this definitely cleanses well. I will be getting Pure Peace again. I also know they have a lot of new scents that I want to try, so there's that. But I did enjoy this, although yeah, I like the other one I had before a little more than this one. Okay, I used up a lotion. This is the Soap & Glory Heal Genius Hydrating Foot Cream. This had like fruit acid smoothers as like a exfoliant and a refreshing menthol. I didn't really smell much of a scent from this. It did work really well at softening my feet and like dry skin. I just suffer dry skin like everywhere, so that worked well. Obviously not the nicest thing, but you know, it is necessary. So yeah. I used up a hair product. This is the TGIN Miracle Repair X Curl Food Daily Moisturizer. Has black castor oil and biotin. And yeah, so basically, if you know the lore by this product, I bought it at TJ Maxx because I thought it was like their protein hair mask, but I found it was like a styling cream or daily moisturizer. It's not a styling cream. It was like a leave-in conditioner basically. It was, well, it's gone now, but there's a little bit on this side there. It is probably one of the thickest like leave-in conditioners I've ever felt. It almost felt like whipped shea butter with a little bit of like something to thin it out a bit. It was extremely thick, so it did work as an inch-hour hair mask, and I enjoyed using it that way, but it was not a great Like, it was way too thick for my hair, just because I have like fine hair, so it's just way too thick and heavy for my hair. So I used it in the shower as a hair mask. I wouldn't repurchase for that purpose or any purpose, but I did like it. Okay, it was fine. Okay, another hair product I used up was a regular conditioner, and this is the Shea Moisture Coconut Oil Daily Hydration Conditioner. It has coconut oil, coconut milk, and Acacia Senegal. Don't know what that is, but I think it's maybe it's extract from the acacia tree, maybe. But yeah, I like this conditioner. It smelled really nice, like that sweet coconut oil, pretty scent. I got it for $10 on clearance at TJ Maxx, and it's like 34 fluid ounce conditioner. This took me, oh my goodness, probably an entire year to finish, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Like earlier in the year, I definitely wasn't, I not mean the whole year this year, I mean the entirety of 2024, I believe. I had this in my shower. Yeah, I felt like I was avoiding using conditioner most of the days I washed my hair. And since then, since like the beginning and the summer of 2024, I use things are falling. I use conditioner every wash day, and in the beginning of 2024, I was washing my hair like every single day, so I really couldn't find the time to do like a nice hair care routine. But now that I wash it like 3 times a week, yeah, I wash it 3 times every week. So, yeah, like 2 days in between, and then I do one with 3 days in between, or I'm saying in between. The first day of the hair day, it counts as 1 day. But yeah, so that definitely helped me use it up in the latter times. I would never ever in my entire life buy a conditioner this size ever again, because it takes me so long to finish it up, and at that point I feel like I want a different kind. But if I found a conditioner I loved so much and everything was perfect about it, I probably would buy a big size, but never again, not even on clearance. Like, it took so long to finish. And yeah, like, it was a good conditioner, left my hair soft and smooth, but like nothing to write home about. So yeah. Okay, an item that is actually expired is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is in the shade 1 Fair. So this has a 6-month expiration date. I have 100% had this for more than 6 months, probably at least a year now, and it smells kind of like chemically stuff now. It just smells chemically, so therefore I'm not going to put it on my face anymore. It was a nice product. I never wore it by itself or under makeup usually. I typically mixed it with like a tinted moisturizer to give it a little bit more of glow, just because I have dry skin, so anything with the glow really helps. Kind of make it look smoother. It is a very pretty product in my opinion, nice and pretty and glowy and natural looking, but I can get that from a glowy sunscreen. And yeah, so I wouldn't buy this again, but it was nice while it lasted. Although I clearly did not use it enough to use it up. Here's an item that I absolutely love and wish I could find again. These are the Juliette Ray Cleansing Towels. So they came on like a toilet paper roll basically, and there were, how many? 220 towels. I got this at like a type of Asian stationary skincare food store, like all that kind of stuff in the Mall of America. I can't remember what it's called, but I got it there, and it was like $7 for 220 towels, and they were like folded over, they're double, so they came out to like this size, like that, and it was enough to put my micellar water on and rub my makeup off. They weren't like pilly, they were nice and strong and held together, and they were like they were perforated so you could rip them off. I loved them. Unfortunately, I looked up the brand Juliette Ray. They don't sell them online anywhere in the US that I can see. So yeah. And the store I went to, I don't think it was a chain, so it's not like I can buy it online or anything. So unfortunately, I can't get these again. Oh, excuse me. Unless I go there again. And it's about like 6 hours from where I live, so I'm definitely not gonna go there again. But if I could find them easily, I would buy them, because they were so good and so affordable too. Okay, I used up a bag of wax melts. This is the Sassy Girl Aroma Drizzled Espresso Wax Melts. These had notes of, it's a creamy and steamy gourmand, coffee, hazelnuts, chocolate, and caramel, whatever. It was a really pretty scent. It's a very, very strong, like deep, rich espresso, plus a hint of those chocolate and caramel caramel, I don't know, who cares. It definitely smelled like a drink in which it is primarily espresso and a little bit of like steamed caramel chocolate milk. Really pretty. I 100% would buy that again. It was so strong and so nice, and I really liked it. A skincare product I used up. I finished my Differin Adapalene Gel. 0.1%. This is my like acne treatment. I don't use retinol or like Retin-A. Retin-A is like the prescription one, just because it dried my skin out so bad, and I felt like it never truly finished purging my face. Usually it's supposed to be like a 6-week purge cycle where your face is just absolutely terrible, and yeah, I did that purge cycle a few times because I would stop using it, because even using like eczema cream, my face was just so dehydrated and flaky and itchy and red, and it was just not worth it at all. And it didn't seem to be improving my face in the long run at all, or my acne, not my face. But I like this. It doesn't give me redness, irritation, dryness, nothing, and it keeps my acne at bay. So yeah, I've been using that for probably about 2 years now, I would say. And obviously I forget to use it from time to time, and then I get a few breakouts here and there, but nowhere near where I used to get. And I find that even if I go like 2 weeks without using it, I'd really only get like 1 or 2 breakouts. And I mean like small little pimples, like kind of right here. I have like one right there. But, and they're not usually super painful or big and like take forever to heal. So it's really, really nice. I like it. I don't have a backup right now, so I need to buy another one from Amazon, but I can usually find them for like $10, $12 with Amazon sales. They go on sale quite often. So, okay, I don't know why I'm yawning, because it's literally like 3 p.m. so I should not be yawning. But continuing. I used up a magnesium. The only thing in there is the, like, I don't know, it says pillow pack, like the moisture absorber thing. And yeah, I love this brand. This is the Thorne Magnesium Citramate. It's like a blend of 2 types of magnesium citrate and dimagnesium malate. So yeah, I don't know, it works well. Yeah, okay, I have like chronic leg cramps. Chronic meaning I get them all the time. Like every single night, if I do not take magnesium. So I must be just deficient in magnesium, which I don't know how, but it's okay. So I do take this, and yeah, it works really well. There's 90 capsules, about $20, so pretty good deal, especially you're just supposed to take 1 a day, which I do, and obviously it lasts 3 months for $20. That's not bad. That's like approximately 8 times 3, that's 24. No, 9 times 3, 27. So approximately like $9.75 a month, I guess. No, it's $20. Sorry. Okay, I'm making myself very confused. 9 times 3. So approximately $9. Yeah, that makes sense. $9.75 a month, approximately. But yeah, so not bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. $6.75 a month. I literally am just, wow. Approximately $6.75 a month. There. Yay! Math. Continuing. I like those. I need to put it on subscription again, because I took it off because like the timing was getting messed up really weird. But yeah, I have one open right now, and I'll continue to get that. And yeah, hopefully leg cramps eventually one day stop, but I mean, probably something to do with my diet, who knows. And I'll figure that out at some point, right? So that's another day's problem. Continuing, I use up a candle. This is Iced Lemon Pound Cake. This has notes of sugar glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy pound cake, and whipped cream. So I loved this candle. I've been loving lemon gourmands recently, citrus gourmands, citrus scents in general. So this was perfect. It was amazing. I 100% would repurchase. It was so nice. The only other candle in here is Blueberry Marshmallow Bar. This has notes of sugar blueberries, sweet vanilla, and toasted marshmallows. This one wasn't my favorite. It was nice. It was just kind of a very artificial blueberry candy scent with a hint of like the creamy marshmallow, so it wasn't my favorite. I would not repurchase it, but I have had a few of those because they were on super sale, so yeah. Okay, another Bodycare product. This is the Dove Restoring Coconut and Cocoa Butter Body Wash. Use this one up as well. I really liked it. It had a nice, soft, like cocoa butter, creamy cacao scent. Wasn't necessarily chocolatey or anything, and the coconut was more of a coconut oil scent, so it was very mild, very moisturizing. I did enjoy it, although I like other scents better from that. Okay, Moving on to fragrance mists, I guess. I used up Night Blooming Jasmine. This has notes of jasmine, flower, white musk, and apple blossom. It's a really pretty scent. I like it more than I thought I did when I first started using it. It reminds me of Victoria's Secret's Bombshell with like that pink pepper floral note. It's really pretty. I probably wouldn't repurchase again because I have Bombshell in a mist and the perfume, so I really don't need anything similar to that at all. But it was nice and I did enjoy it. I also used up Velvet Petals from Victoria's Secret. This has notes of lush blooms and almond glaze. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's just a nice, soft, like, not necessarily almondy per se, but definitely an almond glaze with like just a hint of an almond scent. And the petals are very soft and feminine, so it's a nice scent. Again, I don't think I repurchased it because I have Velvet Petals flankers that I like better. Yeah, and it's nothing like outstanding either. Same thing with this one. This one isn't even more so all those previous statements. And this is Love Spell. Notes of cherry blossom and fresh peach. For some reason, the cherry blossom and peach combo on this smells a little like weird, kind of like cat pee-ish in an odd way, which is weird because peach scents don't usually lean cat pee-like to me, but it might be the mix of the cherry blossom and the peach. I just don't love it. I have, again, flankers of this that I really, really like. Yeah, like 10 times better than this. So, yeah, I wouldn't repurchase, but I do like the flankers. Whoa, I cannot talk today. I do like the flankers they typically come out with for a Love Spell. I just don't like the original. Okay, I also finished up Nectar Pulse. This has notes of peony nectar, musk, and crushed blackberry. It's really pretty. It is an absolutely perfect spring fragrance. You get the musk. It's like a clean, clean but cozy musk. You get the blackberry and the peony. It's beautiful. It's such like an everyday type of scent, but it's really, really nice, and it pairs really well with some perfumes. I forgot to even use this up. This is my cleanser, my favorite cleanser actually, from The Ordinary. This is the Glucoside Foaming Cleanser. I don't know if they still make this because I looked it up recently and I couldn't find it at Sephora, but they might have it at Ulta. I'm not exactly sure, but it's my favorite cleanser. It's what, like 12 ounces? Oh no, 5 ounces, sorry. It's 5 ounces for like $12, I believe. And yeah, it's just a nice gel cleanser. It cleanses really well. It's gentle and it brightens your skin with the glucoside, something like that, whatever. It's really good and I really, really like it. I have a massive, massive cleanser right now. It's like a foaming cream cleanser, so it's gonna take forever to use up, but once that is gone, I would definitely repurchase that. I also used up Cloud 9. This has notes of lavender breeze, morning dewdrops, and cozy amber. It's so pretty. It's like a perfect lavendery, cozy, soft, clean, fresh scent. It's beautiful. There's even a hint of a fruity note in the background. Yeah, I just really love this one, and I have backups. I never thought I'd love like a lavender scent, but I really, really like it. I used up another hair product. This month was like hair product galore, I guess. This is the Moisture Miracle Coconut Milk and Honey Leave-In from African Pride. This brand is really, really affordable and like easy access. They have it at Walmart, Walgreens. I think they might have it at like CVS as well. There's not one around here, but I feel like they probably do. These products are usually like around like under $10. A lot of times they're about $5. Anyway, it's a really good price, especially if you're on a budget. And I think I bought this probably like 2 years ago when I definitely wasn't working as much as I am now, so I was on a tighter budget. But yeah, I didn't love this because you do have to shake it to mix. As you can see in the bottom there, it is like a separate-y type thing. So it separates like on the top and on the bottom with, I think it's like the coconut oil, the coconut milk, and like the coconut solids. So you do have to shake it up really well and then spray it in. It is a nice like detangling conditioner, but I didn't love it. It was a little heavy. My hair just doesn't love coconut oil. It's like coconut oil adverse. It also makes my skin break out, so there's that. But yeah, I just don't love this, although it is really affordable and it smelled really good too. Okay, I used up my biotin supplement. This is biotin 10,000 mcgs. I didn't love this one. I didn't see any results with like hair growth per se, or like more hair growth than normal. It had 180 tablets, so this took me a good while, good 6 months to use up at least. So yeah, I don't love this. Right now I have a different one for a different brand, and it is working actually. I've been like, sometimes when I look in the mirror, I can tell my eyelashes themselves are longer, especially on the lower lashes, which is nice. So like I can tell that one's working because I've been using that one for almost a month now. But that one definitely was not working very well. So it could have been a scam, who knows. It was from Amazon and it was very cheap. So that's probably my own fault, but yeah. I used up a body scrub. This is the Tree Hut Desert Haze Body Scrub. This one has notes of cactus flower and raspberry. So this basically smells like Into the Night from Bath & Body Works with more of a raspberry note. Definitely very perfumey, very patchouli, rosy perfumey scent with a little bit of extra raspberry. So not my most favorite scent, but it did smell good, and it was nice. I like the Tree Hut scrubs. I just like to get a really, really good exfoliation. Oh, again, another hair product. Like I used up a ton this month. This is the Eliza Becca CR 100 Collagen Ceramide Coating Protein Treatment. Very long name, but it's basically a protein hair mask they use in the shower. Yeah, I've heard a lot about like protein moisture balances. Yeah, I don't know. So I feel like my hair does like the protein more because when I use this, my hair was definitely less frizzy, more soft and like shiny. So I would consider getting this again. This bottle, how big is this? Oh, I have no idea. Well, it doesn't say, at least in English. So I don't know how big this is, but I know this size is like $7, $6.99, $7.99 at TJ Maxx. So I would consider getting it again because my hair does like the protein. So yeah, too much moisture always weighs it down. So yeah, okay. Next, use of a hand soap. This is the Twisted Peppermint Hand Soap from Bath & Body Works in the gel formula. Notes of cool peppermint, sugar snow, and fresh balsam. Yeah, it's a really nice hand soap. I got these for super, super cheap at the outlet probably like 2 months ago because we were running out of soap, so it's just a soap to use. I don't initially love, or well, I like Twisted Peppermint. My family doesn't like really love Twisted Peppermint, but it's okay. It was cheap and it was working quite well. I used up another scrub actually. This is Himalayan Oasis from Bath & Body Works with notes of zesty lime, salty vetiver, and sparkling bergamot. So this definitely was a very fresh, citrusy, aromatic citrus type of scent. I do love the salt scrubs from the aromatherapy line. Out of all the Bath & Body Works scrub formulas I've ever tried, and I've tried quite a few, like the creamy, the glowy, the celestial, the foaming, and the salt scrubs. I've also tried the sugar scrubs from aromatherapy. The aromatherapy salt scrubs are my favorite. It's a very soft, like salt texture, but it is very scrubby and also very moisturizing, so I really love them. I would repurchase the salt scrubs, although that scent was a little too herbal for my taste. Even though I love citrus, it was a very herbal take on that. I used up another bag of wax melts. This is Sassy Girl Aroma Absolutely Fabulous Latte. This has notes of silky white chocolate, sweet cream, toasted coconut, sweet vanilla, coffee, and caramel. This one smelled really nice. It's definitely a more like sugary latte, super sugary coffee vibe. The coffee is definitely in the background of this. You can smell like that sea salt, caramel, chocolate, white chocolate. I don't necessarily get, there's no obvious toasted coconut, but there is a nice warmth in here. So if you don't love super in your face coffee forward fragrances, but you like coffee, you would love this. And then another one from Sassy Girl Aroma, Moonstruck over coffee. As you can see, I bought a lot of coffee stuff last year. Notes of blackberry jam butter cookie, zucchini bread, vanilla bean Noel, and fresh brewed coffee. And this one was definitely very unique. You definitely got the like the zucchini bready note and the coffee. I didn't really get anything else in here, so that wasn't my favorite. The drizzled espresso was definitely my favorite out of the ones I tried this month. Another skincare product I finished up. This is my polyglutamic acid dewy sunscreen from the Inky List. I love, love, love this stuff. It's like soft and glowy, like the texture is creamy and glowy. It leaves a nice glow on your skin. It doesn't irritate my skin, doesn't break me out. It is beautiful. So yeah, for the summer, I definitely want to buy this again because it just works so, so well. And I'm sure it's pretty affordable too. I think it's maybe around or under $15, somewhere around there, but yeah, I like that. Okay, I used up 2 lip products. I finished up my Carmex Fresh Cherry Lip Balm. These are like the mini flavored ones I get. I realized I like the medicated big ones, the regular kind, much better because it has like a plumping effect and it just leaves like a nice fresh tingly feeling on your lips. I like that. And then I used up one of my favorite lip products. This is the e.l.f. What's this called again? Sorry, the e.l.f. like hydrating or glossy lip stain in the shade Power Mauve. As you can see, there is like this, sides are getting scraped because you can actually see these sides in there. It gives you like an accurate tell of how much product you have left. But this is what the color was. It was a lip stain. It kept a nice glossy finish until it wore off, and then it was like a nice lip stain. It didn't leave your lips too super dry or anything. Really like it. I have the like Spicy Sienna shade or something, and I like that one too. But that shade especially, it was just really pretty on my skin tone. So yeah, okay. I have 3 wallflowers in here. The first one is the Emily in Paris Macaron Cloud wallflower. As you can see, the wick doesn't touch that bottom part, so I decided to just take it out. Notes of Macaron Delight, Parisian Spun Sugar, and Pink Berries. Surprisingly, this was a quite strong wallflower. When you smell it in here, it does not smell strong whatsoever, but in the wallflower, it was nice and strong, and I really appreciate that. So it's a nice like cotton candy clouds type vibe with more of a soft creamy vanilla. So really pretty, would repurchase 100%. And then another fragrance is Freshly Brewed Coffee. I used up 2 of those. This one wasn't going up because it's so dark anymore. Notes of freshly brewed coffee and steamed milk. These ones I wouldn't repurchase, although I do have 2 more already. They just started off really strong, and then like after 3 days I couldn't smell them at all, which is weird because with coffee scents they're usually really strong. So they smell really nice, and it's just nice like soft yet strong coffee scent. Like it's cut with that steamed milk, but it's definitely a strong scent. Yeah, it just wasn't my favorite, so I wouldn't buy those again, but I would repurchase Macaron Cloud. Yeah. Okay. I have a few more fun things in here. I used up my Wild Sand Fragrance Mist. I really like this. Oh my gosh. No, I don't. I am so confused. Is my Wild Sand, I'm still thinking of my Macaron Cloud thing. I'm like, I love that one because it smells so good. Wild Sand. I did not like this one. Got to transition from Wallflowers to Fragrance Mist. I did not like this one, you know? I talked about this many times. I do not like it. It smells like Maison Francis Kirk de Jean's Baccarat Rouge 540. Not a fan. It's very similar to that. I don't like that scent in general at all. It's just too strong and headache inducing for me. I don't know what it is about that saffron note, but I can't do it. So this smells like that, not great. That's why I put my product used up so I can finish it up and get it out of my collection. But yeah, I don't love it, and I would never ever repurchase that again. Okay, moving on. I used up Sugar Blur from Victoria's Secret. Notes of vanilla sugar, amber, and sheer raspberry. This is a beautiful scent. It's definitely a very soft, sweet, fruity, cozy scent. It's nothing to like go crazy and buy a bunch, but it paired really well with like other raspberry scents. It was just a nice mixer. I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was a nice mixer. I also finished up Iced Lemon Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works. This has notes of sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy pound cake. You guys know I love this. It's just like a super sweet, cakey lemon icing gourmand scent, but it's nice and light because it's like a lemon gourmand and like a pumpkin gourmand or something like that. It's really pretty. I love this for spring and fall and winter. I probably wouldn't wear it in the summer, but other than that, it's a really good scent. Okay, I used up a perfume sample, Skylar Peach Fields. Yeah, if I had like a lot of money and I could be buying full size, not on sale perfumes all the time, I would 100% buy Skylar Peach Fields. It is so good. It's such a nice like fresh yet herbal peach. It's really pretty. There's a sweet peach in there too. It's just perfect. It's perfect for a spring scent. It reminds me of Pretty as a Peach, but a little more like florally and a little more herbally. It's just really pretty and I really like it. We actually used up another Twisted Peppermint hand soap. Already talked about that. Don't need to talk about it. And last but not least, I opened up my Fenty Beauty concealer I just picked up from Sephora. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 170. 170 is definitely too light for me. I mean, it's fine as a highlighting shade because I can make it work. But yeah, it's definitely too light in general. Although 180 was very warm and 185 was too olive tone for my skin. Yeah, so this is like the best shade match, although it's definitely a little too light, but it's okay. It'll work for the winter time. It is like a matte concealer, but it's not a drying matte, and it's the perfect matteness where I can put it on and I don't need to set it. I have very dry skin and dry under eyes, so I don't need to set it, and it still looks nice and smooth. So there's that. It's actually a nice plus. But yeah, I opened that, and that concludes it. You guys should see my desk right now because it is filled with the clutter of empties. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.